Right, this is a requested video on the new mulberry Bayswater in the large size. I've got the smaller one here for size comparison. So as you can see, it is quite a lot bigger than the the larger one. Oh, there we go, that's side by side. That's from the side and that's from the back. So it is quite a lot bigger than the little one. So I have got an old Bayswater here as well, which is fully loaded. I've loaded this one up, so it weighs a ton. So this is an old one, and I've undone the side straps on the old one to give you an idea of sort of size. So it can sort of pop open free like the new one does. So the new one's got wings, and then I've took the side straps off the old one so that they look very, very similar. So size-wise, they're very, very similar. As you can see, it weighs a ton. I'm struggling to hold it because I've got that much stuff in it. That's side by side, and then this is from the back. Oh. You need muscles to carry these bags, they're so heavy. Right, so my old Bayswater is totally loaded. It's full. Well, you could fit more in it, but it's just the weight. You couldn't really carry much else. So this one's full. So I'll show you what's in this, and then we'll put it into the new one. The new one is lighter, definitely. They're still a little bit heavy. Like my mum picked it up the other day and went, oh no, I still think it's heavy. I don't, but I'm used to carrying sort of bigger bags. So it depends what you're used to carrying. So this one has got a lovely different coloured suede lining, which is sort of totally opposite to the colour of the outside, which is supposed to be a bit quirky. So in the old one I've got, oh, and the new ones don't have feet either. There's no feet on the bottom. So in my old one I've got a little drink, so that'll fit in. Obviously it's still sealed up, so it can't leak, don't worry. I've got an iPad, my very, very old iPad case. It's horrible, but that's my iPad and that fits in there, no problem. I've got a magazine in case you're a bit of an old person like me and you like to have a magazine if you're on your travels. I've got a reusable shopping bag, which again we all need nowadays. I've got my sunglasses, which I adore. I take them everywhere with me. I've got my Louis Vuitton little planner, little agenda thing, which I write stuff in. I've got my really, really ancient old little Nokia phone, which again I should drop in. I've got my car keys with my Louis Vuitton little key holder, which is a 6-ring one, so it's the bigger key holder. I've got my little Louis Vuitton pouch, which has got all my lipstick and sort of calm spray and bits and bobs in it. I've got my mulberry pink long lock purse, which again is quite a big purse, and that goes in, no problem. I've got my little poop bags, because I have got 2 little dogs and I'm a responsible dog owner, so I've got my poop bags. I've got a £5 note in a bag I've got to donate to my local charity shop when I next go into town. I've got a little ticket holder, which I do keep my gift vouchers and stuff in. I find that useful, so I'll drop that in. And then I've got my little owl compact mirror, which I absolutely love. It's so sparkly, it's like a giant diamond, and I should drop that in there as well. Now the bag is full. Well, it's not full, but they are very heavy, so you wouldn't want to put much more in. But as you can see, there is still some room on the top, so you could fit some more stuff in if you needed to. So I can now carry that and fasten it up. It's still got the same little turn lock. Obviously they're a different, they don't have the tree on them anymore. They have the mulberry logo engraved on them, and they're like a real shiny gold. This has still got the protective coating on the hardware. So this is it being carried. So again, you can wear them in the crook of your arm. The handles are supposedly slightly longer, so you can wear it over the top of your shoulder, because I know some ladies like to do that. So that's over the top of your shoulder, like so. So you walk down the street, and it's quite comfy on your shoulder. It feels fine, that's okay, I wouldn't have a problem with that. Then obviously you can carry it top handle, like so. And then obviously the underneath hasn't got any sort of feet, so you have to be careful where you put it. Then they've got these winged bits at the side which you can push in, and then it gives it like a more square look. Reminds you a bit more of the traditional mulberry Bayswater, how they used to look. And then side by side with the old one, if I fasten this one up. So this is the old one. I used my painted one because this is quite a stiff sort of leather, so they are more structured. So my other Bayswaters are a bit more slouchy, so I thought I'd use this painted one because it is more structured to give you the sort of idea of size. So they are still pretty similar. I know a lot of people have said, oh, it doesn't look like the Bayswater at all, but I think it does. It still reminds me of the Bayswater quite a lot, really. Very similar. So that's them side by side. Again, I can get this one over the top of my shoulder, so the handles must still be very sort of similar, and then you can carry them top handle, crook of your arm. So that's pretty much the new one. And then also obviously you've got the little one. Well, the little one obviously wouldn't hold as much as the big one, but I have done a review of what you can fit in the little one, but just for the size, that's the difference. Obviously they don't have the hanging cloche or whatever it's called anymore. So the old ones had that with a little padlock in. They don't have that anymore, which is a bit sad really, because I like to have something dangling on the side. Again, you can pull the sides back out, and then some people have said you can also wear them, although my mum said, oh, why would you wear it like that, it's ridiculous, but I quite like it. But you can wear them like this if you want to. So you tuck that strap in, and then it gives it more of a Celine sort of style. So you could wear it like that if you want to. So like I say, I was playing about with my old one. The old one had buckles inside, which normally pulls the sides together like so. But I have actually undone them this morning and realised that you can make your old ones into a sort of wing shape like the new one. And again, you could also, if you wanted to, wear your old one like that, with that bit tucked in, the flap tucked in, and you've got your little side bits there, your little wings, like so. So I hope this was useful. If you're thinking of treating yourself to a new one, they are still absolutely beautiful bags. They're lovely. The leather smells divine on them. The suede lining is absolutely beautiful. Obviously they have the lot shinier gold hardware. They have the mulberry logo engraved on, embossed on the front bit there. Then there's your shiny gold with the no tree, which has got the mulberry logo engraved in there. There's no hanging cloche, there's no feet. Obviously you can adjust the sides, and then inside they have the front. They used to have a back pocket on them, which they don't now, so that when you're using them, supposedly you could just lean forward in your bag, and then there's the zip compartment across the back, and then there's two pockets. You can see there's that much stuff in it. There's two pockets there, and then there's a zip compartment across the back, and then the mulberry logo just there. So that gives you easier access to inside pockets, because obviously the old one, the pockets are on the back side there. They don't have any tags in them anymore. The old ones have all the sort of security tags, you know, with the ID logo on underneath, and they don't have those anymore. So if you buy one, keep your receipt, because then if you want to sell it, at least you've got proof that it is a genuine mulberry bag. They are beautiful, so if you're thinking of treating yourself to one, this is pretty much what they're like and what you can fit in them. Obviously they're a big bag, so you more or less can fit anything in them. They are slightly lighter than the old Bayswater, and I hope this was useful. So if you're thinking of treating yourself to one, this is what they look like. Like I say, I'm about 5'6" and about size 12, so that gives you an idea of what they look like size-wise on a person. Lovely, lovely bags, really lovely thick grained leather, if you can appreciate that on the camera. So if you're handbag crazy like me, please subscribe to my channel, and come and find me on Instagram and Twitter as Mrs Crazy Bag Lady for daily photos of handbags and anything amazing that I find that I can share with you. So I hope whatever you're up to today, you have a lovely, lovely day, and I hope that this review was helpful. and let me know if you treat yourself to one. I know there's lots of gorgeous colours. This is the indigo colour, and obviously this was the candy pink colour. You can see the gold more on this one because it's the protective tag's been removed. And then obviously my Bayswater is a special edition. It's quite an old one in Trippy Tiger, I think it's called, which is the patent leather. So that's an old sort of special edition one, but it's pink, which is why I like it. I've debated about selling this indigo one because I kind of feel the colour's not really for me, even though a lot of people absolutely adore this colour. I think I'm more a pink person. I think I'm just going to have to admit it. But that's why I've done this review before I do think about selling it, just to show you how fabulous they are and what you can fit in them. And they smell divine. I wish it was smelly vision. I wish you could smell it because the leather smells absolutely beautiful, and I love the sort of different lining to the outside colour. I think that's really nice, gives it a lovely pop of sort of quirkiness when you use it. So this is the new mulberry Bayswater in the large. So I hope this was useful, and I shall speak to you all soon, my lovelies.